if you're a Pisces born February 19th to March 20th, what can you expect for the month of October 2017? Let's tune in and find out. Pisces, this month you're going to have an opportunity to pick and choose, to be able to get some things. I feel like there's a lot of business opportunities that come to you. Some are going to be not so great, but there are going to be a couple that you're going to put in your pocket and go, yeah, it's about time, right? So I do feel like there's a career expansion happening for you, and movement that's going to give you more power, control over your own destiny, and a greater sense of stability for yourself, for your family, for your career, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's move into relationships. For those of you that are in a committed romantic relationship, what can you expect for the month? Well, I do feel like there's real strong communication happening between the two of you. You're very close, and you can be very close this month, but there may be also some like surprise, like, what? I didn't know you wanted that. You know, kind of like shock about what the other one's been thinking. Not in a bad way, just surprise, just like it wasn't something you anticipated from them or expected from them. So there's like little kind of like surprise elements of communication that happened, but very much accepted. I feel very much accepted and communicated. So I don't feel like it's a bad, I don't feel like there's, you know, those of you that are in a solid relationship feels just getting better and stronger. Now, if your relationship is weak and you've been having problems, this is the month that you might see it shatter, you might see it fall apart, you may take a break, right? You may step back and go, we need like some time alone, right? We need to recalibrate. So for those of you that are in a shaky kind of relationship, you may find that that actually supports you long-term in stepping back and taking a break. And I mainly feel that could happen around that full moon in Libra, October 19th. There may be some shock or some breakup or adjustment within the relationship. Now, for those of you that are single and interested, let's see what's important for you if you're interested in romance this month, when that might happen. Pretty much any time of the month. I just see like happiness anytime of the month that you want to step into a relationship, get to know somebody. It feels like there's different people lining up at different times throughout the month to be able to go play with, have fun with, really experience different types of individuals. So definitely, if you want romance, it's there for you. All right, so let's look at your money and career for Pisces. So one of the things right away, you're going to have to manage your money a little bit better. Even if you've got somebody who's managing it for you, I feel like you need more control over it. I feel like you need to be able to have more dialogue, more conversation, and be more definitive about what you want with your money. So let's look at your career. I think you need to continue the creative flow, continue to be assertive with what you want, and to be able to ask for what you want. And I do feel like, you know, there may be some surprise communication where people not hearing what you have said, or they kind of misconstrue what you've said. So there may be some little screw up around communication that happens in the middle of the month, and you may be shocked by that, like, what? They said no? And I think that if that happens, you're going to want to revisit it later in the month, like October 24th, 25th, 26th, like that, like 10 days later, because it feels like it's just miscommunication. And I would follow up and say, I just want to be clear, were we on the same page talking about the same thing? Did I hear you right? And you may find that there's a new, renewed conversation that can come of that. So if there's a no in the middle of the month, go back and revisit the issue at the end of the month, because I feel like it has to do with communication, and that can be altered. Okay, so the no can turn into a yes in your career around the end of the month. All right, good. That's always nice to know. All right, so let's look at your health, Pisces. It really feels like I feel like there's been a renewed commitment in being able to look at your health a little bit more and to be able to not get yourself so run down, or not to go extremes, right? Not to do extremes. So I do feel like you're being, you know, more patient with yourself, I feel like maybe some of you are looking at your addictions or your overindulgence, let's say. And I think that this month you may find yourself pulling back and needing less. You feel more spiritually aligned. So it could be that you've taken up a new interest in having a deeper type of spiritual connection, whether it's through meditation or some other organic means to be able to open your heart. It feels very much in alignment with your purpose and where you're going and who you are. And to not be afraid of that, there is a supportive mechanism there, and that is going to open your heart, open your body, and kind of like do these attunements, energetic attunements. And then it's about then just eating right to support the mind, body, spirit. That is going to make you feel more powerful. Okay, so really nice adjustments that are within your control for spiritual, mental, physical clarity. Okay, and let's see if there's anything unexpected for Pisces this month. There may be some unexpected shakeups that happen around home. It could be actually something physical with your property, or it could actually have to do with a shakeup internally in the home, with somebody really coming out and saying how they're upset with the way things are being run, or with if you have in-home help, there could be something going on with the in-home help, but there feels like it has to do with this kind of like shock and awe around the home. And but the good news is the sun comes out and things do get healed and mended and move forward, especially around October 26th. So it may only be a week or 10 days of kind of like trying to figure out new things, and then it opens up to real stability, okay, and real clarity the end of the month. All right, so amazing month in store for Pisces, for you guys to be able to really get what you want and to have movement in your careers and releasing of old jealousies and insecurities and having personal healing. I feel like all of these things are possible for you this month, and a real awakening of a deeper spiritual connection within yourself and getting to know yourself even more. And that's going to really spur your focus in your career path and your educational path. All right, Pisces, sounds like a great month for you. Have a wonderful October. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like. Feel free to comment below, and I'll swing back around and answer your questions or comment. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month.